Mama's gonna go, boom, there you go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm your man, Aaron Arnold.
And I'm your girl, Lindsay Arnold, and we are the owners of PowerHouse Couple for Life, a relationship mastery company located in Indianapolis, Indiana. And we are coming to you to help or encourage and give jewels in regards to the real, raw truth about relationships, about marriage, about being single, about coming together and making
Yes.
it last forever. And that's what we come to do each and every day. That we definitely want to make sure that you're on track in regards to that self power, that you're able to come together and be on one accord, and that you're also communicating with love, with passion, with excellence, and also that you're able to establish principles, that system that really helps your relationship and your house flow with ease. And so that's what Powerhouse Couples for Life does. We're excited to be on tonight to drop a jewel. And so we want to know, would you want to know the secret to
And
relationships or marriage, actually? So what is the secret,
and
Dr. Arnold?
and and life as well. Life as well. So
Okay.
so have you ever heard the now not to be all spiritual, okay, but be real truth. Have you ever heard wives submit to your husband? Also, I'm sure y'all haven't read that far, but yeah, husbands submit to your wives. Have you read that part? I'm sure you have. But let's really break it down and really what it means. That scripture is not really at all what it said, okay? And that's really got a lot of women up there in these troubling relationships. But why submit to your husband? What it really means is this. Look, God, he's really wise and really helping us out. So what he was really saying is, hey, your subconscious mind, it must submit to your conscious mind. Okay? And so whatever that you put in front of your subconscious mind, and every time you think, you feel, and you act upon that, you up there, you having your wife, your subconscious mind, submit his life to you. And one thing about the subconscious, it doesn't care who you are, okay? Young, old, it don't matter your color, your creed, whatever you believe or not, it does what you say. It's going to submit to you regardless of whatever you say. It doesn't decide whether you right or wrong.
Yes.
So, hey, how are you getting your subconscious mind, which is your wife, your subconscious mind? How are you getting that to submit to your conscious mind? What are you feeding it?
Hmm.
Huh? I mean, day in and day out. I mean, what you want to say? It affects our life, our relationship, how we feel, how we turn up, how we turn out. Hey, and our whole image about who we are. So let's also just open up about our relationship, about what we do. Now, I'm gonna be honest, and really how really God works in our relationship is this. Now, our before our son came in the picture, it was like really on point that hey, or what's the word I'm looking for? It was really important that we communicated with each other.
Mhm.
So he was like, hey, look, if y'all don't communicate, you're gonna have a missing piece. And so it was always important that we told each other exactly what we was thinking or maybe been dreaming. And the
Mhm.
crazy thing is, it's like, what? You were thinking that? Hey, ESP was going nuts. And I'm telling you, it really works. And I'm telling you, oh man, it's very exciting. Julie, do you want anything on it?
No, go for it. You're doing really well at it.
So like I said, this it's an untold secret. I mean, he's also helping us out. And I like I said, I know I know they gonna crucify me for it. But hey, get your stakes and get your stones because you know what I mean. Hey, I could care less about it. It's really about it's not just having one meaning, but really, like I said, diving in and understanding there's more than life than what we see. We thinking that, hey, we just this physical body. But
Mm-hmm.
no, hey, we got the physical, spiritual, and what the soul as well. Our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions.
Yes.
So, hey, we got to get all three of these areas to line up because we're more than what we see,
Yes.
and what we think and how we feel. Do you notice when you start feeling good, everything else in that day start going well? Also, as well the bad thoughts. When you're not feeling great, don't you notice that all those thoughts and everything else line up and it's like, man, you're late for traffic, you spill something on your clothes, the boss is talking crazy, people got attitudes, and it's like, what's going on? Man, your wife is not submitting. Or you not helping your wife submit. We ain't talking about that wife. We talking about this wife. And when you understand that part, and when you come a harmonious marriage within your own mind, hey, and you know how to get that to work, hey, start feeding it what you want it. That's why it's always so important. Keep it before your eyes. Keep everything that what you're saying. These are gates. Your
Yes.
eyes are gates, ears are gates, your mouth are gates. What are you letting out and letting in? Because whatever you speaking out, you saying, hey, come on in.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, hey, one thing is I tell all the friends, hey, if anything we need to correct with is in front of you. I got nothing but good things to say behind you. If you were hanging around with people who have some negative connotation to say all the time, you probably want to get away. Hey, you know the saying how it goes. Hey, you play with dogs, you gonna get fleas. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, hey, we always try to stay. It's you gotta stay in that momentum. And I'm telling you, it all works. You keep it going, you keep it moving. Hey, when you first waking up, that gratitude and starting off, that's the first part in submitting your day and to get it to work right.
Yes, and I think in that submission part, just so you're really understanding it, it is pretty deep that what he is saying, and so that it is a practical step. I think we should even address that. The practical step is that yes, men and women definitely be in a place of agreeing to the way that you guys feed yourself so that you both can come together and making decisions and that yes we're on one accord. So if one has a belief that this is the way that we should handle finances or we should handle the kids and then the other person has that belief a different way, it's going to always be a clash. But it's important that yes, if you are developing yourself, you're doing self-development, or there's you have a spiritual ritual that yes, it works better when you guys are coming on one accord and there's an understanding in that. And that's where he's coming from to say, hey, yes, when you have this harmonious gathering in your mind first, of what you want your relationship to be like, of what you want your household to look like, and those things are are put out in a vision. Men, write the vision for your house, and so that your wife and your children can see this is the vision for our home. This is how we want to operate from this standpoint. So yes, you do have to definitely feed your subconscious. If you're constantly saying, "Ooh, he gets on my nerves," or "She gets on my nerves," that's all you're going to continue to get. But once you will get an understanding and you're saying, hey, we are in a harmonious place. I am loving in my relationship, or there are, I love my relationship. I love my mate, all of those things that you're putting those things in place. One thing that we do have in place, yes, it's that morning ritual. Do you guys have that? And think about
Morning
that. The
ritual,
morning
man.
ritual, that is a place of understanding. You're putting one another first as far as priority goes. So that, yes, you're not dealing with anything else before the day starts. Yes, but definitely that you're getting that connection there, and so that you can go forward, and so that makes sure that yes, as he was talking about, the wife is the subconscious, yes, and you are you're standing in the conscious because we are spiritual beings, and that yes, we can go forward in saying, hey, Yes, subconscious. This is what I'm putting into my mind, and this is what I'm going to submit to for the family. That everybody is on one accord. For us, we do not believe in that we're anything is impossible for us, even to our son. And the important thing about that is that yes, he does come into play with everything that we are trying to do, or that we are putting out in, or that we're feeding him. He gives it back to us, and he is on one accord with us. So we have vision and dreams and the things that we are doing, but he speaks those things in existence even at a young age to say, hey,
Yeah.
mommy, this is what I want to have at our new house. This is what I want to have. um, when he's already talking about high school. I'm like, how do you know about high school? We don't even have any high schoolers
We
around
we,
us.
we
He's
haven't
like,
even talked
mommy, I
about
want
high
to go to
school.
high school.
Haven't even
So
talked
I'm
about high
like,
school.
okay,
Yeah.
we have to make those plans and provisions for him to get there as soon as possible, or so that he can see that it is possible for him to get there. Submit your mind. That's what we're talking about in regards to submission. That you and your mate are being cohesive in how you are submitting to one another, how you're submitting to the vision of your relationship. And yes, everybody should have that, a vision for your relationship. And if you don't, you definitely need to tune in and check in with us in regards to going to and liking our page, Powerhouse Couples for Life, or definitely getting into our group, Next Level Relationship and Love Breakthrough. And if you don't have anything else to say,
Man,
that's
there's so much more to say. There will be more segments and parts to it where we can dive into this deeper because in reality it's not taught really anywhere. I done searched it and looked for it. I mean, I say I will, but we done searched everywhere. And so it's so important that we get this. And so, like I said, we're gonna dive more into it. It's too much to really give all in one segment. We love you. We the Powerhouse couple. And hey, we thank you for everybody who come on live, who watch
yes,
us live, and also for the ones who watching on replay. We want to say thank you and definitely
absolutely.
appreciate all of you guys. And also leave your comments. Let us know what you think, questions, and the things that we're saying. Is it working for
Working.
you?
Yeah.
Yes, because that's what it's all about. We don't care here just to show up. It's not about us. We trying to make you guys the stars. You know what I mean? As long as you guys are shining like superstars, then hey, then we done what we supposed to. So, hey, we love you. Like I said, leave your comments and hit like and join us at the Powerhouse Couple for Life. And we look forward to talking to you later. Take care. Love ya, love ya.